Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Starflames and we're back with another video. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about Halle-Bailey and DDG. Now, before we get into this video, I'm going to ask you kindly to please watch the video before commenting because I did a video yesterday that was so thorough and I believe it was so fair because I was saying, I believe DDG is an amazing father, but at the same time, he takes every single opportunity that he can to spy on Halle. And there were some men in my comment section telling me that women like me support chriseanrock. When I saw that comment, I gasped and I clutched my invisible pearls like, oh my God, and those are the comments that has me wondering, like, if people like those are mentally unwell, mentally unstable, or is it that they didn't watch the video, Because I'm wondering, like, if you have been keeping up with my channel, you would know that I don't hate people, but I despise people like chriseanrock and blueface, and that is something that I've always been open and honest about. And I've always said to people, I believe that their industry plans who have been orchestrated by the powers that be for young Black people to pattern their life off of, which we should not pay attention to them, neither should we give them a platform. So after I've done like maybe a dozen video or more saying that about chriseanrock and blueface, people are in my comment section telling me that I'm a chriseanrock supporter. I'm like, you have to be sick. You have to be twisted. You have to be hallucinating. You have to be extremely mentally unwell to say that about me. And I realize it's people like those that put innocent people behind bars. So when I see those people who I know for a fact don't watch the video, but is laying down comments that are not even half true, you know what I do? I click hide user from channel because I don't think you should be on my channel. You're not productive to my channel. You're not productive to me as an individual. So I'm going to say I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, but please, what you're coming with, me nor my channel, we don't support those kind of behaviors, okay? And anyone who have listened to my videos, they know one thing I've always insist. Even when Kanye was going on with his madness and people were saying that Kim should take Kanye to court, I said, no, Kim is not going to do that because Kim is smart. Kim knows he's unwell. Kim knows that outside of that, while there's areas of opportunity for improvement for Kanye as a dad, Kim knows that in general, when he's good, he's really good. So where are you guys getting these false narratives? I have to believe you're unwell. Like, I'm sorry, but if I'm being too judgmental, I'm not sorry. You left me with no choice. But anywho, let's move on with this video, shall we? Now, yesterday, we spoke about the court hearing. Yes, they had a court hearing via Zoom wherein, they were supposed to meet again. And DDG had filed a permission to visit Halle in Italy because Halle-Bailey is working on a movie. She'll be there for 2 months, right? And I said to you guys that, if DDG wasn't being spiteful and of taking his dirty laundry to the internet, they wouldn't need to be here because after Halle filed for temporary sole legal custody, she tried to mediate with DDG's attorney for DDG to still get visitation. Even though she was granted sole legal custody, DDG did not want to mediate, okay? And what Halle did, irrespective of the fact that DDG did not want to mediate after she was granted the sole legal custody, Halle had her attorney reaching out to DDG's mom after she was throwing jabs at Halle on the internet. Halle had her attorney reached out to DDG's mom to pick up Halo and bring Halo to the dad. Now, Halle had specific instructions. We're gonna keep the child off social media. Not you gonna keep the child off social media. Which means all of us. We're gonna keep the child off social media. After Halle handed Halo to DDG's mom, DDG's mom brought Halo on DDG's live stream. And that is what prompted Halle to go back and file another court order saying that the child should not appear on any live videos with any of them, which means that Halle cannot go on live with Halo, DDG cannot go on live with Halo, nor DDG's mom, because Halle realized that no one respects when she speaks, even when it is something that is in the best interest of the child. Everyone keeps walking over her. She realizes that without the court being involved, no one respects her as the mom, even when she's making healthy, sound decisions for all parties involved. So we spoke about all of that yesterday. Now, yesterday we also spoke about, DDG asking for permission to visit Halo with his mother being the third party person. And I said, no court is going to grant that permission with a mom being the third party person, because I did say that I do believe that DDG is an amazing father. I've always said it from the get-go, and I'm not seeing any changes to that. I'm going to keep saying it. DDG is a good father. And with young dads, they tend to see their first child like a little toy. I want to take him here with me. I want to take him there with me, And sometimes they may not be aware that while it's fun, it can also not be in the child's best interest, right? So I've always given DDG kudos for being an amazing dad. But I did say no court is going to grant the permission for the grandmother to be the third party that supervises the visitation, because DDG's mom was on the internet taking jabs, throwing swipes, throwing subliminals at Halle, and that is mischievous in the eyes of the court. If she was not lobbying for peace the moment that there was abuse between Halle and DDG, it means that she's an enabler. If she wasn't encouraging them to get therapy and, encouraging both parties to resolve this off the internet, then the court is going to see the mom as an enabler to the son's behavior, especially knowing that she has been posting on the internet calling Halle a liar when Halle clearly had bruises. So it can't be that Halle was a liar. It would be more like Halle was not telling the entire truth, but not a liar, right? So where we are is that DDG, so at present, today, DDG has been granted permission to visit his son Halo in Italy, where he's staying with his mom. So The court has laid down strict rules for the visitation. It must be supervised by a court-approved official. So DDG's request for his mother to monitor was denied because I believe that DDG's mom is kind of like Sean Diddy Combs' mom. Not in the same capacity, but that mother that enables their son bad behavior. Like, don't let her tell you what to do. Do this. Don't let her tell you you can't do that. So as such, someone like that is unhealthy to be in the midst of two people who are already having challenges with co-parenting their child, right? So as a part of the agreement, so the court is saying to DDG, yes, you can go visit your child, but it has to be done with a third party. That third party has to be someone that is a approved court official. Also, you're not allowed to post Halo on social media at all during the trip. So they cannot post Halo on social media. So that still stands, which means that Halle cannot post Halo, DDG cannot post Halo, the grandmother cannot post Halo, but DDG can have supervised visitation. And I say kudos to that. That's a good thing. And I think that that's the healthiest choice for both parents and the child. The grandmother doesn't count in this at all. Anywho, guys, so they're going to meet in court again. There's another upcoming court date that is scheduled, and I'm going to keep you guys up to speed on that one. So let me know what's your take on DDG being granted a visitation for Halo in Italy with the supervision of a court-appointed official. Now, while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, and see you guys in the comment section. Peace.